Good evening, everybody. It's Father Nash coming to you. The first thing we're going to talk about is this wonderful tomato mozzarella salad that we're doing. And of course, everything that we have made is using Olevano oil, and wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And they have lots of various types of olive oil that you might want to use. And then, of course, the Olevano balsamic the balsamic oil that we're going to be using. I'm telling you right now, it is balsamic vinegar. Wonderful, wonderful stuff that we're using. So let's talk about the salad first. Okay, so it's a tomato mozzarella salad. So we used the little heirloom various colored tomatoes, which is really nice. They're little cherry tomatoes. What I did is I started by cutting them in half. Now, you can cut them either way you want. It doesn't matter. You could cut them into quarters if you want. But I like them cut in half because I think a lot of the oil and the balsamic vinegar will kind of seep into that area. So it's really, really going to work well with the tomatoes. And then I bought some fresh mozzarella. You can't get better than fresh mozzarella. And I cut that into little quarters. And so I got that all prepared. I took the tomatoes, I put them in the bowl, obviously. And then I took some of this wonderful Olevano oil. And I'm not really a measuring person, so I just poured it over top. You know, maybe it was a quarter of a cup, maybe not quite that much. If you go to Costco, you can get the really great container of these various colored cherry tomatoes. They're little heirloom kind of tomatoes. And so you get one of those, and that will serve probably 6 or 8 people, I would think. And then I put that in there, I put the mozzarella in, and then I took the Olevano oil and I just kind of drizzled it over top. And then I just took the balsamic vinegar. And again, I'm not really a measuring person, but let's say you maybe do an 1/8 of a cup of that, or you might add a little bit more to taste, depending. And I poured that over the top, and then a little bit of salt, kosher salt, and then some ground pepper. You really want to try to use the ground pepper if you can. It has a much better flavor. So again, the oil, tomatoes, mozzarella, the balsamic vinegar, mix that up. And I'll tell you what the best thing to do is, if you can do it, the best thing you could do is to do it the night before, because all of those flavors are going to seep right into that tomato. They're going to seep right into that mozzarella. It's going to have an absolutely wonderful flavor. And then but what you want to do is you want to put it in a bowl, cover it, whether you do with saran wrap or you put it in some type of container that's sealed, stick it in the refrigerator, and then allow it to kind of work overnight. And then, of course, you might want to bring it out a little bit earlier so that some of those, the tomatoes will get a little bit warmer so they're not really cold. And then some more of that will seep into that and really have a wonderful flavor. So this is the salad. I've already done it because we don't really have as much time to actually do the whole salad right here. But again, the various colors tomato, really deep red, a wonderful yellow and orange. And then you have the wonderful fresh mozzarella. And then, of course, again, we use the Olevano oil, which is absolutely wonderful. Wait till you taste it. It's stupendous. And then, of course, you've got the balsamic vinegar. It's really simple. That's the thing we're doing today. It's really simple. And then a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of ground pepper. Let it sit, and it'll have a wonderful flavor.